I came across this thread about a manga that reads left to right, and the OP in one tweet asks if it was flipped when translated or was the original like that. This reply I chuckled at because yes, being a fan of something should be enough for an artistic decision. Sadly, a lot of people don't agree, from my experience and observations. The critical and almost guilt-tripping questions I get every single time I make an appearance or do an interview about my stylistic and linguistic decisions in Grey has become annoying a long time ago. Why is it in English? Why is it drawn in Japanese style? I can name 2 or 3 people who were genuinely curious or wanted to provide the info for reference. However, 90% of the time it's a loaded remark, as if I owe anyone anything just because we share an ethnicity or a nationality. Just because you, a stranger on the internet, and I, a person in the public eye, have a similar religion, nationality, ethnicity, gender, interest, skill, job, whatever, doesn't make me your spokesperson, and I sure am not here to live up to your expectations or make your aspirations a reality. Not to mention, it's been 12 years with a series that is tackling important subjects and developing in art and writing, so it's simply very infuriating to always have this question in the forefront, disregarding everything else I do, and dragging down my excitement by bringing it up first thing. I think about this whenever I see Pokemon names or the titles of Dragon Ball or Death Note, for example. The setting for Fullmetal Alchemist 2. Do these creators get the question, why use English words? Why is the title in English? Or why isn't this set in Japan every single time they do an interview or make an appearance? Not to say that I or my work are on the same level of these creators, but you know. Now, you could say the region is in need of stories told about the region, for the region, in the region's language, and I see it's the case, but it's not one person's responsibility. The pressure many artists in the region face from others because they're expected to write a certain way or draw a certain style is causing this lack of authenticity in voice and style. The same expectations come from foreign job offers too, unfortunately. Just because I'm a Muslim Middle Eastern woman, I should be writing about the struggle of one of these or all of the 3. That or maybe about war. It's always very clear that the person who asks these things doesn't know much about what it is to be a creative person and how muse and inspiration happen. I can't commit to creating something I'm not 100% feeling heart and soul. Anything less would be disgenuine and lacking, which I think won't reach and touch any reader the way I like my work to be. Also, I love many things wholeheartedly, but that doesn't necessarily mean I should be writing stories about them, or that I'd be able to create good artworks about. So, even if I were to bend and do whatever it is some people expect from me, trust me, you wouldn't like it. In the end, you do you, and I'll do me. That's it. Have a good day.